Hello and welcome to Meeting Result Essentials, your guide to getting the most out of your Meeting Results subscription. In this episode, we will cover how to execute a meeting within Meeting Result. When the scheduled time for the meeting arrives, you'll follow these steps to execute the meeting within the Meeting Result system. Step 1, we'll go to cloud.meetingresult.com and we'll log in using our email address and password. Okay, this will open up the My Projects dashboard. It's the default page you go to when you log in. You can either click on the scheduled meeting in the scheduled meeting list here. You can go within the individual project. After you click on the meeting, it'll open up the planning dashboard. At this point, we want to click on the execute button to start this meeting. The first thing we should do when the meeting is started is take attendance. To take attendance, we're going to click on the button next to the edit button here with attendees. This is going to pop up a window with a list of all the people that we've invited to the meeting. Simply click on the name or next to the name here to record attendance. We could also take a look at the subscribers. These are the people who have subscribed to the output of the meeting. They're going to get a copy of a meeting summary report when the meeting is concluded. We can take a look at those folks as well. All right, after you take attendance, the next step in the meeting process here, in the meeting execution process, is we want to review the objectives and the agenda with everybody in attendance. The reason this is important is we want to make sure everybody knows why we're here today meeting, what we're trying to accomplish, and then the agenda, how are we going to accomplish that. If you need to make any changes on the fly to the objectives or the agenda items, you can do so by clicking on Edit here. It's going to bring up a window and allow you to make any changes that are required. We recommend that you read our book, Powerfully Simple Meetings. It's available on Amazon, both print and Kindle versions. It really explains why it's so important to the success of a meeting to review these objectives and to review the agenda so that people are aligned for the purpose of the meeting. All right, so as you progress through the meeting, you're going to want to capture the important information that is generated during the meeting. We refer to these as the meeting assets, and you'll notice on the right hand side here the assets, and then we've got these buttons for notes, action items, decisions, issues, and risks. These are the 5 most common types of assets that are captured during meetings. So let's show you how to capture an action item. We'll go ahead and click on the action item button, and we'll populate this with the description. We will assign an owner to this. We'll give it a due date by clicking on the calendar button here. And optionally, we could tag other people if we wanted to loop them in to know that this action item had been assigned to Dan, due on this date. At this point, we'll click on the blue Save button and go back to the main dashboard here. We'll see that we've captured this action item. So as you keep going through the meeting, keynotes, if you make decisions, any of these types of assets that are surfaced during the meeting, you'll use these buttons here to capture them. So for example, one more here, if we captured a decision, we could, and again, save, and we'll see it's added to our list of assets here. So as you go through the meeting, keep capturing those. Next part we want to cover here is as you work through your objectives and work through your agenda, we want to record that we've completed items. And this is important because this actually drives some of the metrics reporting that the system captures for you. So as you complete your agenda items, simply going to click here. Oh, hold on a second. Click there. There we go. And just to record that you've completed that. Same thing with the objectives. We're going to click here just to report that we've completed these items. All right. One final step as you conclude the meeting or as you draw to the conclusion of the meeting, one of the things we recommend is that you do a recap of all the meeting assets, especially the ones that have assignments and due dates, such as action items, issues, and risks. So go through and make sure you review that with everybody. Make sure that you've checked off all the objectives that you have in fact achieved. If you didn't achieve them, don't check them off. Same with the agenda. One more item here too, as you do go through the agenda and you have created planning notes, those notes are available to you here as well. You can click on that and it'll basically bring up these planning notes that you planned during the planning process so that you don't forget to bring up important topics during the course of the meeting. Once everything's done, you're ready to go ahead and complete the meeting. You'll do so by clicking on the blue complete button. The system's going to notify you, do you want to send out email notifications? And basically anybody that was assigned anything during the course of the meeting, they're going to get an email if you choose to send it out, letting them know that assignment. They'll be able to click on that link and provide updates. So it sort of instruments a workflow. Again, just trying to make sure that things don't fall through the cracks, that there's a system in place to let people know that they're about their assignments, and also to collect that feedback from them on status updates. So we'll go ahead and click the notify button. At this point, the meeting is concluded. The next step would be to send out the summary report for the meeting. And again, we can choose the format for this, either PDF or Word format. And then we would go ahead and click on the email button here. And similarly to the agenda, we would see an email that's generated with the attendees in the to line and the subscribers in the CC line. And then there's a link here for them to download the PDF, which is the meeting summary report for that meeting. This concludes the tutorial for the meeting execution. For more video tutorials, visit meetingresult.com/mrweb/resources. Thank you.